Good morning, stampers and crafty friends. Welcome. It is Nemi Batstone here, and it's Thursday, April 16th. Happy birthday, Grace. Her birthday is always a day before mine, and so we usually celebrate more for her than for me. So if you're here, please remember to like, share, comment, and so you can be entered in the draw. And I am crafting today with, I forgot to say that I live in Cooks Creek, Manitoba, which is 20 minutes northeast of Winnipeg, so I'm not directly in the city. So that is where I'm at, and I'm just all over the place. Let's get this right. So just a few quick updates. The double rewards is still on right now. Today is day 2, so tomorrow is the last day. And if you order with me, you have to place a minimum order of 25. Then you're going to get 24 sheets of 6x6 designer series paper heading your way. I'll put my link here. Do I have that ready? Nope, wrong one. So my son called in sick today too, he didn't. He's not feeling well, so I had to call the school. So then when I pasted the link, it showed up as the school's email address instead. So all my events are there. I still have to do the link to this one, but it's for In Color Club. Let's Get Crafty Club. I'm so happy that the designer series paper came back, so I expedited it. So I'm still hoping that I can aim for the 20th, 21st to get the kits out. So because there's more people in my crafty club now, I need about 5 to 7 days. And because the designer series paper was delayed, but came back in stock earlier than planned, I'm so happy. And I'm going to be back again tonight with you at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So come back here on my Facebook page. Replay will be on YouTube, and we're going to create 3 cards for this month's class. Good morning, Christine. Thank you for joining me. And good morning, Kathy. Thank you for joining me as well. Facebook still doesn't put the updates on comments, so I don't know what's going on. So maybe I have to refresh or something. Who knows? And just a reminder, paper pumpkin, it's not my biggest thing, but I do love getting them, and I kind of create them in silence because it's kind of like my kit to go wherever I go and want to craft. But I brought it up only because the sparkling celebrations, like the ad they're showing us, looks amazing. And actually, I think I have a sneak peek of what it actually is, some of the cards. But this is silver foil, so I'm curious to see how that works. And it looks like this window does open. So I'm curious to see that one as well. So if you join me, we'll make the 3 cards that it comes with. I think it makes 9. And then we'll use the remaining scraps to make some alternative cards. So, and if you do order it, then I'll just send you the bits and pieces to make the alternate cards. Okay, so that's my story I'm sticking to because I say the same thing every morning. But today we're going to use Delicate Dreams Specialty. This is the paper I've been waiting for. It's also part of this month's card club, so you're going to get all the bits and pieces to create these 3 cards, plus a 4th one, which I hope to get finished today because my paper finally showed up. Like, I've been waiting for this bronze, or they call it brown, but it's like a coppery color, and it finally showed up. But my other order is still like MIA. I don't know. It's supposed to come here today or tomorrow, and I'm like, really? So late. Anyway, these are the gorgeous patterns, but what I love about these, first off, blue is my favorite color, so there's tons of blue. And when this rolled out, we didn't have hydrangea hue yet, and we currently still don't have hydrangea hue because it's one of the in colors, so it's not really available until May 5th. So it's kind of funny that they added that to this, but yet it's not there. Like, you can still use cloud cover and then add some ink. However, I don't think I even use it on my designs, but that's kind of a nice thing because you know this is going to carry for a while. Yes, Kathy, you're absolutely right. Like, I'm not concerned because it is everyone's experiencing it. So I don't know what Facebook is going to do about fixing it. So I don't know what changed. They broke something. Okay, so I was not happy with my card. I started it last night, finished it this morning, and I'm like, ugh, I hate it. So, and I was like, oh, what are we gonna do? So I'll show you my card and then we're gonna do a major revamp. So this was my card and I wanted to bring in something old because you know, it's Thursday, Throwback Thursday. And I found, I don't know if you all remember this one, but this is the Hello Ladybug set. And look, there's that big flower there. And then almost a similar flower, but no texture. And this comes with a punch. And the punch pretty much punches out these two pieces here. But I always kept it. And it's a polymer stamp, which is fantastic. So you can see here. But I pulled out the sentiment, may your greatest wish come true. Because I wanted something a little more birthday-ish compared to what this stamp set currently offers. Because the current stamp set, which is this one, offers more of Welcome to Spring, which is fantastic because it is spring. You wouldn't think of it considering the rain and snow we're expecting. But you could see kind of, it's got a little twist of the flower. I think this is that Montessori or whatever it's called flower. And then this was that elephant ear that Kathy told us about yesterday. So this one was from 2022, so it's quite an older set, but it's kind of nice to just throw back and look at it and go, see how much it's changed. And I mean, ladybugs and leaves are coming out right now in a lot of designers. Like if you watch other businesses within the industry, I don't know how they predict it all and work together to come out with similar stuff, but they do. And colors, I don't know how they do it. Maybe there's like a industry council and they all talk about what do we release in the next 2-3 years, right? Because, you know, Stampin' Up! Is working on things 2-3 years from now, not, you know, next month. Okay, so we're going to twist things up. We're going to use this paper because I love, love, love it. And I'm so happy it's back in stock. And we're also going to use Everyday Arches. And I didn't prep a lot of my pieces because, again, I didn't like my design. And so it took me, I don't know about you, but it takes me like a good hour to figure out how I fix things or even how to create things. So I'm kind of slow that way. I don't have the same talent as many others do out there. Okay, so we're going to use that. So I already did do my arches. So I did my arches because I wanted to save time now. You'll also notice here that to save paper and be frugal, I punched out the middles of the flowers because on this, because I'm just going to cover it up. So you don't have to waste, unless you have another scrap piece, but I like to punch them out. And they're already there, so I needed 3. So I got that prepped and going. And then I used the designer series paper, which is this one. And technically it's the back side, because it's this guy right here. The hydrangea blue as a contrast, just to give it more color and pop. And then we're going to have to use our dies. So we're going to get that prepped. Oh, did I do another circle? No, I didn't. Okay, so these are like 3-inch circles, which is quite impressive. And I really love that fact because not often do you get a circle that big. We've already used that one, so we're going to work with these two. So these two we're going to die cut. And I die cut my flowers already. And there's, you know, of course the leaves. So I had extras here. So the only thing we have to decide on is what flower color to use. So we're using Hydrangea Hue. I had leftovers of Daffodil Delight, which is what I use here. But now I'm thinking maybe I should use Flirty Flamingo. So do you want to see pink or yellow? Good morning, Cindy. Wow, from Vegas. I hope you're winning. Win big, win big. Thanks for joining from hot Vegas, I bet, right? What's the weather like? Because here it's awful. So I'm glad you get to enjoy some fun. So yes, so tell me whether we should use Daffodil Delight or Flirty Flamingo Flowers. Okay, so it's a little bit more masculine, which I do like. It's more of a masculine card in a way, I guess, but with a bit of a feminine touch. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Are green leaves feminine? I have no clue. Okay, so we have 2 pieces here. Now, this I said was 3 inches, so you need 3 1/4 inch or just slightly larger just to be able to fit those on there. And because this is an intricate die and I got glue all over me, it was very frustrating and I was really annoyed. We're going to use adhesive sheets, and these adhesive sheets are currently on low inventory. So if you want to double your rewards today, place your order and get one of these in your pack. And then you just need whatever else and you will get your free designer series paper sampler from me. And if your order is 50 or more, you get to join my craft along class next month. Okay, let's get started. So I have lots of scrap here, so that's what I'm going to use first. I feel like you're super close again. So I'm just gonna pull up just a tad bit. Maybe it's just me. Okay, so we're gonna use the Mossy Meadow. So I'm gonna peel this side back first. And I love the fact that these are like, let's see here, what are we at? 6 inches wide. So that's 2-inch strips. So it makes it really easy to peel. Whereas some of the stuff in the past, like I've used, like Sizzix makes them 6 inches wide, but they don't have a center line. They have a tab along the edge that you have to use. So that makes it a little more difficult to peel sometimes to find that centerpiece. Okay, so I'm gonna just go in here, grab the other piece. Now this is super sticky, but I love how we can easily make a card. Oh, because I have that there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut this off. I don't like to waste, so I'm just gonna trim this piece off here. There. Just to make my life a little easier. And then I can take this off here because it doesn't want to come off. There we go. And I just put it over top because then we can just use the rest. So I'm going to get my guillotine here. I wish Stampin' would come back with this too. Bring me back the mini. And then we're going to cut this side as well because I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to keep these pieces for other smaller things I need for stickers. Okay, so we need one more. I don't think I really need it for this. You know what? I'm not going to because it will punch out this big ass circle that I'm stuck with that I may not need sticky sheet on the back of. Okay. So then this goes here. Did anyone tell me what color yet? No, I get to pick. And then we're gonna do that one. And then all I need after, I don't know if we're gonna do a secret C circle, but I'm gonna see first whether or not it's needed. What am I missing? I'm missing something and I can't remember what it is. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Then I guess we'll stick with the yellow maybe. Or no? Because I don't have, oh maybe I have scrap here. Let me check and see. Oh yes, I do. Because I was die cutting for my birthday celebration coming up. And for my bingo birthday, which is sold out. I don't think I've ever sold out before. So that is fantastic news. I'm really excited about that. And where's my dies? So I started cutting out Fern and Flora because that is one of the cards we're going to create at my birthday celebration. Super excited about it. Flirty Flamingo Flowers. I like the yellow. And okay, so who came first? Kathy came first, so we are going to do flirty yellow. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments. That's pretty much what's dictating where I go. So I'm going to cut that down. But thank you, Christine. I think we definitely, I think either one would work perfect, because Secret Sea is one of those colors where any color pretty much works with it, because it's like almost black. It's become my favorite new black, to be honest. It is my black. Okay, so Cindy, I hope you're like chilling out and you're probably still in bed with me because it's early morning. No gambling yet. So, Vegas. I do love the shows. That part I do miss. And I know back in the day, they used to have tons of free buffets. I heard they don't really do that anymore either. So, that's something to note. Okay, there we go. Yeah, me too. I do like them both, which is why I struggle on picking a color, and I ask you all because I'm like, I don't know what to do. Okay, so we have everything on there, and I'm just gonna shut this down and slide it over here right beside me. Oh, my flowers moved. My piece is kind of small, so I'm just gonna stick tape on those flowers so they don't wiggle and move while I run it through the emboss and cut machine here off to the side. And then because I did put adhesive behind that one circle, I'm gonna just run it through a second time just to make sure it gets through. Okay, so let's check them out. So there's our 4 flowers that decided to make an appearance on its own, so that's fantastic. And then we'll add these back to the page. So there's that. And they're nice and stuck on there. So I'm just gonna take my paper here and pop that off. So I'll add that to our little container so I don't lose them. And then we have this one. So here's another cool piece. So if you ran this through a second time, you could do an insert with that piece. So I could have did that here, but I don't want the other piece. So I'm just gonna try and pop this out and we'll clean this up later. I gotta find that spot where, okay, I'll just use this. There. And there's my ring. And I'll clean out the rest later, but this I need for sure. Okay, so that cut great. And now we have that stickiness on the back, rather than trying to add adhesive to it. And then we have our circle, which cut out with this, but look at this cool thing. So it gave us a second ring. So it does double. Sorry, my fingers, I'm just like constantly dropping things. So there's our 2 rings. So here we go. So that's what we get. And this piece. So I wouldn't throw this out. I would use it for leaves. But if you do another circle, you can fit it right in there. And you can have a 2-tone going. But instead, what I did was I cut out this circle so we can add it here so that it looks like it's linen. Now, here's the thing. I just want you to know with this set is, I'll flip it over. You can see here that it fits directly right in the middle. So it's not even touching the outer ring. So here's the thing. So you can take a 3-inch circle and die cut it and just put it on the back. So then that way it's touching the edges if you want. And then this ring, the reason why it's 2 pieces is because it can sit here on the front like so and cover it. So you can do these really cool techniques and add that frame on there without it looking like, how did you glue that together kind of thing. So now I have this extra, but I'm not going to use that. I'm debating whether or not, your opinion will matter, if we should take this. Now I'll show you, where's my other piece? So this is going to be on the bottom. This is going to be on the bottom. This will go like that. This will go like that. Oh, actually, I think I put it on the left just to be different. Like so. So then my question to you in helping me design this card is, do we put a blue ring around? So do I run this ring through a second time so that I can get Secret C? So you see here I did Secret C with Mossy Meadow. So should I do Secret C with Mossy Meadow on this one? In the meantime, we'll keep going until I get an answer from one of you. I love how I just, you know, ask you all to answer and help me create, because I really don't know what to do. Okay, so I'm going to put these back. So let me know if we should add another Secret C ring, because it won't take long to do. I have some scrap Secret C sitting here. Okay, so that is that. Oh, hello, Shell. Thanks for joining. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Okay, so we have our leaf that we cut from yesterday. So that will go here underneath. So I actually do have doubles. So again, just let me know if I should add a Secret C ring or not. And then I love this paper. I was debating on bringing in that copper today, but I think we can do it tomorrow. Oh, Secret C, says Christine. And then we're going to add a flower here. And then flower over here. So we're going to do some tuck-ins. And then I debated on whether or not we should add a third flower, because I left quite a bit of space up here. So that's why I have that third one kind of there, in and out. So that's what we're going for. So let me grab, while you're pondering on that beautiful view, I'm just going to run this through my emboss and cut machine to get that Secret C ring. And then all we have left is to stamp and assemble. So I think we're doing pretty darn good for winging it and changing my mind at 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. What did I do with my, oh, there it is. Oh, you both said Secret C. 2 Secret C's, we're in. So here's my Secret C ring. Coffee. Sorry about that. I'm gonna put that in. Okay, so let's get this assembled. So let's do this piece, because this piece is the hardest. I'm gonna grab my silicone mat, and we can do our, let's just do our ring first because it's there. So I'm just gonna take my fine tip glue, make sure I'm good. And we're just gonna add a small bead here and there. And I don't care if I fall off this ring, because that is why we have our silicone mat, because it can catch all the glue that I screw up on, like so. Okay, and then we're just gonna lay this right on top, making sure we're lined up well here. So there we go. And I want to make sure it's close to the edge on this side, because I want as much of that, those leaves to be showing. Now you could do this multiple times and you'll get this nice thickness, and you'll create your own dimensional shape if you want. Like I could literally layer. I can take any one of these. Actually, I have a white one because that was from earlier. And I can put this on there, and it'll give us extra dimension and probably not have to use dimensionals. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open this part first. Because like I said, this circle just fits. This circle here is what's going, oh, I should stamp it first probably. Yeah, we should do that. So I'm looking at about here. So I want to stamp it first. And so I pulled out from this die, from this stamp set, May Your Greatest Wish Come True. And we're going to use Secret C. This way, if I screw up, then I can cut another piece. Once it's stuck on there, then I'd have to rip it off, right? So we're just going to add that right about there. And because it's a circle, It can move however. And you could also heat emboss if you want, but I really wanted that linen look. I don't know. I'm weird that way. Okay, so now we're going to take this off. Oh. Let's just use our take your pick tool. There we go. And I'm going to lift it on that side. It's going to be so sticky. You can see the shine. See the shine? Because that's how much glue is on there. But I love it. I love making my own stickers. My own stickers per se. So I'm going to twist it a bit. Oh, I think I'm going to go the other way because now I don't know which side I want. Okay. So now I'm going to line it up to the edge and kind of figure out where I want that leaf to go or fall. Okay. Oops. I moved it. So those leaves are going to line up right to the edge there. But I also want to make sure I don't have any edge peeking on this side either. So I'm going to adjust that again. It's like two worlds got to be the same. Gotta go there and gotta go here. Okay, I think we're okay. Because on mine, I had a little too much white showing. And I was like, oh, don't want that. There. Okay, I think we're good. Then I'll flip it over and check, because then that'll tell me whether or not I am or not. Okay, then I'm going to add this ring. So I have a little more lift. And just sticking that right over. And I have no sticky fingers. That's the best part. You know? Love, love, love it. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece of tear tape. And I'm just going to hold that down. Just to make sure it doesn't move. You only need one piece. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm a little off on this side. See that? Let's see if I can pull my circle out. Because I don't want any of that... any of this showing. So actually not that bad, but then I pulled it and now it pulls from the top. Let's see. This is just me being OCD, by the way. It's really not a big deal, but I'm just being OCD. I don't want to see any. Like, look how little. This is just me. Like, it's so small, but it bothers me. Okay, there we go. What do you think so far? Oh, good morning, Irene. Thanks for joining. So remember, that's a 3-inch circle. So you can pull out any 3-inch circle. What does have? I think our stitch circle has one, but if you have the old Christmas set with the baubles, that one has a 3-inch circle. I don't have that out right now because I put away all my Christmas stuff. But that is the greatest part. So it just holds it. So now we have that, it's a little thicker. And then we have some tape there to hold it in place. And now we should be able to assemble. So let's get our base, which I didn't score. No shocker there. Okay. It's only because I wasn't ready this morning. Because I changed my design at 8 a.m. Okay, I'll fold this over. Dun, 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 dun. And then we're going to add this to the front. So this will be our center. If I had two-tones Secret C, I definitely would have changed it up even more. But I don't have any, I checked. So, I'm going to put my... There we go. Cheerio. There we go. I'm going to add this on. Love this dark color. I love that it makes it a little more masculine. Okay. And then we're going to stick this. So we'll assemble this now. Oh, look at that. Sometimes it hurts when you see that other side. But then that's why you get 2 sheets of everything. Because then you're like, okay, I cut that one up. But now I'm like, I need another pack. Because I cut it up in so many little pieces that now I'm short. And then I'm like, okay, I need another pack. Okay, there we go. So that is our center. So that's that new hydrangea hue. And then we have some hydrangea hue here. So if you buy this stamp set or bundle this week, I will, when I send you the kit for ordering with me, I will die cut these pieces for you because, and the arches, because of the fact that you don't have hydrangea hue. It's just not available for you right now. Unless you're a demonstrator, then you get first dibs because it's pre-order. Okay, then we go like so. It looks good. I'm gonna use that as my background check. And oh, there it is. I'm like, where's my circle? And then we're gonna go like that. So we're gonna go off kilter a little. So this is gonna go in the back. So we're gonna add some adhesive here on this side. So you know what? I'm just gonna use tear tape because then I can use it as an edging or just to hold these in place. Oh, crap. I dropped that in the wrong spot. Wasn't thinking. Okay. I wasn't thinking. Oh, now it doesn't want to come off. Come on. Where's my take your pick tool, right? Okay, so there it is. And I want this peering out from the side here. So, oh, maybe that much. And then I also want a flower in there. So we'll add that one down there like so. Am I on? Probably not. So let's add a little piece. Tiny, tiny piece. Just missed it because it's all sticky right here. So I just missed it. Come on. It's too small on the edge there. Oh, yeah. I'm having trouble. Troubles in a dangerous time. I don't know why I can't get this thing off. It's like not sticking. It doesn't like me. It happens. Oh, good morning, Colleen. Thanks for joining. It's never too late. Trust me. Never too late. Okay, and then we have that flower peeking from out in the back there. And I added that second ring. So we have a little bit of more lift. Almost could use a third. So then we have that there, like so. Now our other fleur, we already know, is going to go right there. So I'm going to stick that on now because I'm still debating whether or not we should add more dimension and Pop-Tart it, or should I add another ring now? And I don't want to, I've got to make sure I'm not off the page as well, or off the, it's not a scrapbook page, Nemi. I'm not off the card, and then it can't go in the envelope. Then we'll be in big trouble. Okay, so now we have the Secret-See center. So again, grab another glue dot. Seriously, we're almost done. And add that there. And then I was thinking we add another flower because I didn't. And then we have all this space, but I kind of like that space because I really want that linen to also shine. But we'll put another one there. So then it just adds a little bit more. Love this hydrangea. I don't know what's your favorite new in color if you've seen them already. They're plastered all over social media. And everyone's sharing and creating with it already. I like to wait because I still have all the last chance and all the March stuff to still play with it. I'm okay waiting till the new colors come out. So we're going to add dimension that. This one I think we're good on. So you know what? I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to, two of them because I have two. So this is what's going to help me pop this card up. So I'm going to add two more of these on the back here. because I can without adding dimensionals, because we're going to use dimensionals on the other piece. And I'm going to add that there. So now we're adding this really thin piece of cardstock to give us height. And then that's going to make it pop a bit more. We're going to add, it adds a little bit of dimension there without adding that huge thickness of dimensionals, because we're going to use dimensions on the other piece. So look, it's turning out and shaping out beautifully. I love it. What do you think so far? Okay, so now we're going to add some fleurs. So I'm going to tuck one in underneath there and overlap. So let's get, we'll use a mini glue dot because we're going to add centers to these. And since we're using blue, we'll either use Cloud Cover or Secret Sea. I'm still debating. So add one there. Then we'll pair one with the other one. So over here. Oh, did I glue that? Yep. So we're right about there. So I have that one there. So maybe I'll go over here. Like so. And then we'll add a third one up there. Kind of in limbo, I think, rather than side by side. This is way prettier than my original card design. There. Ta-da! Okay, so let's bring out those moody dots. I just call them moody dots. So there we have it. And we can either use, I think I will use the Secret Sea, because I think it'll really make the card pop, or we could use white, but I am running low. But don't fret, I ordered more because it's double rewards and they're finally back in stock. So I ordered more. There we go. And there we go. Oh, I love it. It's masculine but feminine. I love the blues. What do you think? Okay, we're practically done. So all we have to do now, I'm going to take some black dimensionals and we're going to add that to the back of our arch. So we're going to add this pop. So then we thickened this one by layering our scraps. So I'm not going to put dimensionals on it because we already, so then we don't have too much height. Okay, and then this is gonna go here, like so. I love it. I don't think I want to give it away. I'm just kidding. This will be yours. I'll just make another one. There we go. And then all we have to do is add adhesive to the back of this one. And then put that there. Roughly there. Just got to make sure I'm not off the page here. Or I keep saying page. It's a card. Oh, that looks crooked. Let me push that down first. This looks crooked. Down here it's crooked. Oh, I heard it rip. Heard it rip. I just have to move it just a tad because I wasn't straight on this side. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay, so we have those dimensionals. It's hanging off a little bit there. And we have a little thickness there so that it gives it its own pop. That guy keeps moving. And voila. But I'm just going to grab my Wink Stella and I'm going to add some color to these two centers. Like so. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, yeah. So that way it has a little bit of pop in there to brighten it up. I mean, this is bronze, but silver, why not? Just to give it a little bit of a glow. Okay, that's done. So now we just need the inside. Oh, look, and I have a piece of white willow sitting here. So we're gonna cut the inside. And so I'll just go 5 1/4. And I'm gonna leave you lots of space to write your own birthday or whatever you want on the inside. Because really up to you. Okay, and then I'm gonna decorate it though. Did I cut it? I thought I didn't. I'm like, Something's wrong here. It looks really wide. Okay. Why that one is off, I don't know. Why am I at like 5 1/4 on that? Usually when I cut my white willow, I try and stick to 4 inches because then you get 3 strips out of 12 by 12. And then this one goes here on the inside. But before we do that, I'm going to add, we're going to come back to this one here, and I'm going to grab that flower. Old school, Throwback Thursday. Got to mash up the different products that we sell into one and bring out some retired ones. And I'm going to add that down here in the corner. Okay, so I'm going to grab, just going to put that aside. Pick that up and grab some Secret C. Secret C. This is way better than my original. Wait till you see. If you're late, you're going to laugh when you see my original. Because I'm like, what the heck? Add that there. Because I had some. And, you know, I still have a couple flowers. So let's just add those to the inside. Because, like, why not? Then it becomes a cluster of 5. Okay, so these are itty bitties, like itty bitty. So, show you a trick here. Because I don't want to use a mini glue dot because then I might get it in the center. So I'm going to pick it up with my take your pick tool. I'm going to add a few drops of adhesive. Then we're going to stick that down. I didn't even touch it. And then same with this. Gotta use up all my pieces. There we go. And that's a little cluster there in the nice corner. Now you can, when you get it, stamp whatever you want there in the middle. So then that way you have something to add. Okay, or just leave it and you got lots of journaling. That works too. That works just fine, my friends. Or I could stamp it for you, but I want to keep it to yours. I want you to add your own touch because these cards should not be sitting on your shelf, although they can, but really they are there to inspire. There we go. Now add in an envelope, decorated, you're good to go. I love the linen coming through there. That is what I wanted. And I did not achieve that in this one at all. So see the difference? Here I used and tried to create my own designer series paper, and I ripped and tore some product. Some of the DSP underneath, which I ended up covering up anyway because it's a 3-inch circle. Like, what was the point? And then here we use the designer series paper and added the golden arches so that it's not so blah. And then, of course, an extra flower to fill in some of that space. But yet, keep it simple and elegant. I love it. What do you think? I don't even know I want to show anybody this one. But this is a good template to keep for myself. That's all I got. Thank you for joining me. It's Thursday, and let's hope the weather changes. And we're almost at Friday, although it's my kids' Friday because they don't have school tomorrow. PD day. So take care, enjoy the weather, hope the sun shines where you are, and we'll see you tomorrow. Happy stamping.